I've called for a national carjacking and car theft task force as a result of a rising number of car thefts impacting my district, and the state of New Jersey overall, and of course the nation. However, these threats reach our ports as well. According to CBP's own reporting, thousands of vehicles have been illegally exported through tri-state area ports, including the Port of Newark, bound for overseas destinations, including West Africa and the Dominican Republic. Last year in New Jersey, there were more than 14,000 vehicles reported stolen, a shocking 22% increase compared to 2020. And 2020 numbers are already up from the year before. Year after year, these crimes continue to grow. There's been a 19% increase in New Jersey through the first 8 months of 2022, including in the county in my district, Bergen County, has seen a 54% increase in car thefts this year. I've called in this committee to hold a hearing on the issue of auto theft and port security, as well as for Secretary Mayorkas to appear to answer questions about DHS's failing to take what I believe are adequate steps to address this issue. I believe DHS must do more to crack down. However, I'm concerned this issue is not being addressed in an urgent manner from the department. Mr. Secretary, despite repeated efforts, officials from DHS have refused to answer my questions or publicly speak out on what measures are being taken in response to these alarming numbers of stolen vehicles being taken to our ports. I reached out to your office multiple times over multiple months to invite you or a senior official from DHS to come to Jersey to address this issue, and you refused, which, as you might imagine, is very frustrating for the people that I represent. Clearly, this is a serious issue. Can I ask you, Mr. Secretary, do you think this is a serious issue? Why aren't you communicating more to the public? Why aren't you taking more serious steps? And what is your plan there?
Congressman, forgive me, I'm unfamiliar with your request to speak with me directly about what is clearly a Homeland Security issue. I would be pleased to speak with you subsequent to this hearing, and I will proactively reach out to your office. I was actually in one of our ports on the East Coast, working with our Homeland Security investigations and our customs officer personnel, addressing stolen vehicles and the implications for our security, the effort to smuggle narcotics through our ports of entry in stolen vehicles and other methods. And I can share some insights in that regard and also learn from you with respect to the methodologies that you think we should employ to address this criminal threat.
Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, just so you know, I personally left messages for you. We spoke to the departments at Homeland. They refused to come despite repeated requests, and which was very frustrating because it was over many months. This has been a huge challenge, and I think this should be front and center as an issue that you consider. And I hope that somebody, obviously in addition to our conversation, from DHS will come to the port to actually investigate, to look, to see what other steps can be taken, working with local and state law enforcement to address this issue. So I hope that will happen. I hope that I have your word that will happen, please. Sir?
We look forward to working with you.